Hello students, welcome to Smart World, a school of complete education. Today we are going to learn the subject English, chapter 4.4, my financial career. Warming up. Question number 1. When you open a savings account at a bank, you need to fill up deposit forms or slips. Observe the following forms and fill up your details. The form is as under. Dinank, date, Shakha, branch, के नाम जमा हेतु for the credit of, चालू जमा, ऋण, कोष क्रेडिट खाता नंबर, कैश क्रेडिट खाता नंबर, करंट डिपॉजिट, लोन, कैश क्रेडिट अकाउंट नंबर, जिस बैंक पर आधारित, ड्रॉन ऑन बैंक, शाखा ब्रांच, चेक नंबर, नकद नोट, कैश नोट्स इंटू 1000 इंटू 500 इंटू 100 इंटू 50 इंटू 20 इंटू 10, सिक्के कॉइन्स, राशि अमाउंट इन रुपीज़ रुपए, पैसे, योग टोटल, रुपए शब्दों में रुपीज़ इन वर्ड्स, खजांची कैशियर, स्क्रॉल अधिकारी ऑफिसर, जमा करता हस्ताक्षर डिपॉजिटेड बाय सिग्नेचर, कृपया नगद जमा इस बैंक पर आहरित लिख दो, संशोधन लिख दो और बाहरी केंद्र के लिखतों के लिए अलग अलग स्लिप का प्रयोग करें. Use separate slips for depositing cash, instruments drawn on his bank, clearing instruments and outstanding instruments. प्रिय ग्राहक, आपकी बेहतर सेवा हेतु कृपया हमें सहयोग करें. कृपया जमा पर्ची के पीछे अपना पता एवं संपर्क ब्यौरा अद्यतन करें. Dear customer, please help us in serving you better. Kindly update your address and contact details on the reverse of the paying in slip. The reverse of the paying in slip is as under. Sampark Byora, contact details, pata, address, telephone numbers, Awas residence, Karyalay office, mobile, email pata, email address. Question number 2. Write in your own words. A. Why does the bank need so many details of its customer? B. What problems do customers face when they have to make a cash deposit at a bank? C. What are the latest modern methods of depositing money in your own or somebody else's account? Question number 3. Make a word web of at least 12 words related to banking. My financial career. Let me tell you first all the questions listed below. Then we'll read the passage. What makes the narrator nervous at the bank? What word should he have avoided in his request to see the manager? Why was the manager alarmed? Who did he think was the visitor? What procedure did the author have to follow to open the account? Sorry. What error did the author make in the check? Did he correct it? Why did the author pretend to appear like a bad-tempered man? What decision has the author taken after the episode at the bank? Is the author's last decision wise? Now let's understand the meaning of a few words used. Rattled, it means nervous. Rattle, it means make someone nervous. J, it means a person who talks foolishly. Sepulchral, which means gloomy. Baron Rothschild, which means the wealthiest, most influential man of the time. Gold, which means one of the richest men of that time. So now let's read the story. My financial career. When I go into a bank, I get rattled. The clerks rattle me, the wickets rattle me, the sight of money rattles me, everything rattles me. The moment I cross the threshold of a bank, I am a hesitating J. If I attempt to transact business there, I become an irresponsible idiot. I knew this beforehand, but my salary had been raised to $50 a month, and I felt that the bank was the only place for it. So I shambled in and looked timidly around the clerks. I had an idea that a person about to open an account must needs consult the manager. I went up to a wicket-marked accountant. The accountant was a tall, cool devil. The very sight of him rattled me. My voice was sepulchral. Can I see the manager? I asked, and added solemnly, alone. I don't know why I said alone. Certainly, said the accountant, and fetched him. The manager was a grave, calm man. I held my $56 clutched in a crumpled ball in my pocket. Are you the manager? I said. God knows I didn't doubt it. Yes, he said. Can I see you? I asked. Alone. I didn't want to see alone again, but without it, things seemed self evident. The manager looked at me in some alarm. He felt that I had an awful secret to reveal. Come in here, he said, and led the way to a private room. He turned the key. We are safe from interruption here, he said. Sit down. We both sat down and looked at one another. I found no voice to speak. You are one of Pinkerton's men, I presume, he said. He had gathered from my mysterious manner that I was a detective. I knew what he was thinking, and it made me worse. No, not from Pinkerton's, I said, seemingly to imply that I came from a rival agency. To tell the truth, I went on as if I had been prompted to lie about it. I am not a detective at all. I, I have come to open an account. I intend to keep all my money in this account. The manager looked relieved but still serious. He concluded now that I was son of Baron Rothschild or younger Gold. A large amount, I suppose, he said. Fairly large, I whispered. I propose to deposit $56 now and $56 a month regularly. The manager got up and opened the door. He called the accountant. Mr. Montgomery, he said, unkindly loud. This gentleman is opening an account. He will deposit $56. Good morning. I rose. A big iron door stood open at the side of the room. Good morning, I said, and stepped into the safe. Come out, said the manager coldly and showed me the other way. I went up to the accountant's wicket and poked the ball of money at him with a quick, convulsive movement, as if I were going to a conjuring trick. My face was ghastly pale. Here, I said, deposit it. The tone of the word seemed to mean, let us do this painful thing while the fit is on us. He took the money and gave it to another clerk. He made me write the sum on a slip and sign my name in a book. I no longer knew what I was doing. The bank swam before my eyes. It is deposited, I asked in a hollow, vibrating voice. It is, said the accountant. Then I want to draw a check. My idea was to draw out $6 of it for the present use. So one gave me a checkbook through a wicket, and someone else began telling me how to write it out. The people in the bank had the impression that I was an invalid millionaire. I wrote something on the check and thrust it in the clerk. He looked at it. What, are you drawing it all out again? He asked in surprise. Then I realized that I had written 56 instead of 6. I was too far gone to reason now. I had the feeling that it was impossible to explain that thing. All the clerks had stopped writing to look at me. Reckless with misery, I made a plunge. Yes, the whole thing. You withdraw your money from the bank, every cent of it. Are you not going to deposit any more? Said the clerk, astonished. Never. An idiot hope struck me that they might think something had insulted me while I was writing the check and that I had changed my mind. I made a wretched attempt to look like a man with a fearfully quick temper. The clerk prepared to pay the money. How will you have it? He said. What? How will you have it? Oh, I caught his meaning and answered without even trying to think. In 50s. He gave me a $50 bill and the 6 he asked dryly. In 6s, I said. He gave it to me and I rushed out. As the big door swung open behind me, I caught the echo of a roar of laughter that went up to the ceiling of the bank. Since then, I bank no more. I keep my money in cash in my trousers pocket and my savings in silver dollars in a sock. English workshop. Question number 1. Find from the lesson the antonyms of the following. A. Afterwards. B. Spending. C. Careful. D. Withdraw. E. Confidently. F. Cheerful. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks choosing the appropriate word or idiom from the lesson. A. The dash solved the mysterious crime. B. In the examination, I did not know the answer, so I dash. C. He was dizzy and he dashed into the room. D. While arguing with his elders, he had dash. E. The sight of a snake dash. F. As soon as I dash off my home, I greet my family. Question number 3. Using the following points, frame a character sketch of the narrator. Suppose each character trait with instances from the lesson. A. Diffident and timid. B. Unusual behavior. C. Ignorant about banking. D. Nervous and careless. E. Economical. Question number 4. Rewrite the following in indirect speech. A. Can I see the manager? I said. Certainly, said the accountant. B. Good morning, said, and stepped out into the safe. Come out, said the manager coldly. C. The words seemed to mean, let us do this painful thing while the fit is on us. D. What? Are you drawing it out all again? He asked in surprise. Yes, the whole thing, I said. E. How will you have it? He said. In 50s, I said. Question number 5. Read the statement, write your views first and counter view later in two separate passages. Online or net banking is better than going personally to the bank for transactions. Your views and counter views. Question number 6. Read the story Lords Onsworth and the Girlfriend by P.G. Woodhouse.